This is the one of the ways on the side of the table after a cross scrape here also. That means one scrape that way and the other scrape that way. More or less the same as I did on the other side. It's in overall flatness quite okay, but as you see here, when you come to the surface, of course, rough still, so I have to go deeper down. But also this side with a kind of a ridge. If we see here, if you move here on each side of this, especially on this side, there is a distinct high level, and in general on this side also while low here. And this needs to go, of course. It's also actually evident if you see here I've stoned it, so you see some high spots here. In general the outer side is higher. But this was quite rough in comparison with the other side, really, I must say, so not very satisfactory yet. Needs quite a lot of tweaking, I guess. And if I shall take it down to the same level as the other side, which is 2, 3, 4 hundredths lower, I will need some, well, I estimate or guesstimate at least 20 passes, at least 15 passes. Using a toothbrush to clean meticulously here, because one speck of dirt will flow your measurement, certain. I've put under a 1/100th of a millimeter shim. You can easily hear that. So even the tiniest speck must be taken away, otherwise you will get that clunk clunk feeling or sound. Scrape a little bit on the table. As you can see on this side I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cross passes, and now it begins to even out with regards to spotting. The area that is low over at the end here is still low, but not so much. It actually corresponds with the depth of the, I'll call it the valley here then, this machining. Well, yeah, somehow they managed to make a valley stripe actually along the length of the machine there. I know the table sits flat because I checked it lengthwise, and the blue spots here, they correspond in height. So now I have 0 on the blue spot here. I can go down the valley. You can see that it's about 2-3 hundredths low there. And creeping up again. Well, this is low actually, but here I am almost up to 0 again. So going a bit down here, I'm actually a bit plus. 0 here, but a bit plus here. So I know that the table is sitting flat now on these parallels. So I can zero here on one of the blue spots here, and I can measure that I'm low here by, well, say 0.02 of a millimeter, and going up again here to 0. And the same repeats itself over here, almost, and up again. And over here, the very far end here, I have the same reading minus, but more all over. So 200s, so I have still 200s to go really before I'm really done with that and get this to cover. So of the 10 cross scrapes, that is a little bit more. I'm down to 1 minus, and that corresponds to the groove here, while the blue spots are about 0 or maybe half, just above. So altogether, even within the total, it's covering quite well, except for the outer, let's say 5 centimeters, which is still only 1/100th of a millimeter shy. I'm tempted to leave it soon. Just by having marked that, I know that I'm within, well, I'm very close. And now the rest is also, well, the ridge is still there, but it's now, everything is now within plus minus 100, so that's 4/10. For the majority is closer also, but to get this is 4/10. So the dovetail ways were of course scraped, measured and tested, and together with the table used all the different available methods previously discussed. And now all that is left is to mount the table and test it in situ, so to speak. This will be another video or two.